So here we are with our MoVALL Absolute Zero Fuzz. Those of you that tuned in before know that the MoVALL Cosmic Thing wound up being an absolute best buy steal of a distortion unit. Have high hopes for this fuzz as well. It'd be great to think that I had discovered a wonderful line of affordable, effects pedals that you can order and have in just a couple of weeks, and they sound great and do everything you hope, and so forth. Let's find out. So let's listen to a clean tone. Alrighty, and we'll set everything to noon. It has a germanium and silicon switch. Let's start with germanium. And we'll close this door so we don't hear the dogs. And let's turn it on. Let's see what we get. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. Now, did I notice there's a loss in output? Maybe just a touch. So maybe unity gain is... Don't fall off the stand, please. Maybe unity gain is just a tad above noon. Okay. I'm not noticing any appreciable difference in output between noon and all the way up. That's interesting. Wow, you have to come to, what would that be, 10 o'clock before you start to notice a difference in volume. It's real pronounced that far, and then it just kind of goes to all the way up. Okay, well, that's interesting. All right, well, so that's our output control. Let's try the color control here. Start with it all the way down, see what we get. Okay. I'm hearing a minor increase in bass, very, very minor, subtle increase in bass frequencies. But I'm talking about as much as you would get in an amplifier, between like 4 and 5. That's really odd. Well, that's the output. This is essentially the tone, this color knob. I'm going to guess the input knob must be our distortion level. Let's see what it sounds like at its lowest level. Okay. All right, folks. Starting to think someone's playing a joke on me here. There's virtually no difference. Let me try some highs here. If anything, it's like the slightest bit of a low-pass filter and adds a wee tiny bit more bass when it's turned all the way down. Boy, I'm kind of at a loss. It's not a bad sound by any stretch. It's, it's by no means a bad tone. It just doesn't seem to have a whole lot of control. Let's try switching from the germanium to the silicon here. Let's see. big change. We had a huge output difference. Sounds, well, it always did sound to some degree more like a distortion than a fuzz, but even more so in the silicone. Let's see if the controls work any better in the silicone setting. That seems to clean it up just the slightest bit. Okay, color. Again, they both seem to do the same thing. They just slightly thin out the sound. This one makes it thinner. This one makes it slightly thicker. And the volume output works the same in both silicone and germanium modes as you'd expect it would. Wow, bit of a head scratcher, folks. Well, like I said, in no way does it sound bad. It just doesn't seem to do a heck of a lot as far as its controls are concerned. Well, just for the sake of being thorough here, let's go to the germanium setting and try backing off the volume on the guitar. See if it cleans up. Definitely not in a sparkly, usable way like a fuzz face. Wow. I'm perplexed and mildly disappointed. If the one sound, well, two sounds that it gives you are sounds that you can use, of which are both totally usable sounds, then it's certainly worth the $20 outlay or whatever it was that I gave for this guy. But kind of seems like, aptly named, Absolute Zero is kind of what the knobs do. Yeah. So, yeah, the knobs don't do much. It doesn't sound particularly like a fuzz in either the germanium or the silicone position. And that's really all there is to say about that. We're up to 9 minutes on this part of the video here. So this is the MoVALL Absolute Zero Fuzz. I can wonder if perhaps I got a faulty unit. I really don't know what to say. So that's it for the Absolute Zero, folks. Thank you, and I'll get this glare out of your face. As I said, I believe this was about a $20 pedal, certainly no more than $25. And if the two sounds it gives you are good enough to float your boat, then have at.